and you join us here for the Ageas League. Colours versus whites as per. We had a break last week because I celebrated my birthday. Josh Bear clears, and Ryan Ford can only head backwards under immediate pressure. And then suddenly the whites looking just to defend. And it's now with Tyrell Foster sidestepping his man over on the far side. Foster challenged by Wilcox. Neil Smith, who is currently on the colours side while we wait for a couple more players in true Tim Pot schoolboy fashion, and he looks to get involved straight away. Foster to Beer. He's got a ball on, he's played it, it's behind everybody, and Jamie Ward trying to get there. And it's now with Aidan Hart, pokes the ball forward. Neil Smith goes back to goalkeeper John Atkinson in goal, and Atkinson in turn bowls it all the way forward. Header from Beer on the cover, ahead of Ben Pask, and it's out of play for throw-in, which Ben Pask will drop in. Neil Smith making a run forward. Ball's behind Wilcox, and it gives Wilcox a job to do to get it back to John Atkinson goal. Ball at his feet, taking his time with it. It's now Jamie Ward, sporting the classic Unum shirt, UNAM, I believe that's the name of the team. Ford cuts inside, lays it to pass, looking to get the return ball. Just smothered out of it. It's now Ward again. Sidesteps Tyrell. And Foster doing extremely well. Trying to bring it away, runs into trouble. Ward tackled by Foster, loops it up against Foster. There's Wilcox with the strike off the ceiling, and it could have gone anywhere off this dome here. And the ball's rolled out. Wilcox misses it and it gets absolutely smashed through his troubles by Jordan Longstaff straight into the door. And I think it's going to be a free kick, and rightly so. Smith gets us back underway to Wilcox. Man who's in search of his third man of the match in a row. And his pass is intercepted by Beera. Beera going for it. And over on the far side, he gets it back off the backboard, and it's Foster can help him out. It's now Tony Mayo who drops it for Foster on the far side and bring the ball forward. Plays it down the line to debutant Jordan Starr, back inside to Foster, who can turn on the ball. Longstaff scrapping for it, and still shot's blocked. Starr scrapping for it with Ward over on the far side. His pass is cut out by Longstaff. Back to Starr, but Ward looking to trick his way out of it. Tackle comes in the end from Smith, and he plays it down the line off the boards to Ward, who can only give it away to Aidan Hart inside to Longstaff. The Whites looking just to build a bit of momentum going forward. Longstaff looking for space. Turns and swings the ball into the box. It's over Bear though, and Neil Smith should be able to clear. And he's done particularly well. Down the line to Pask back inside. And it's now Neil Smith again, inside to Wilcox. Wilcox going on a bit of a run. It's been forced out wide by the cover. But the Whites had in place there, and it's back to Jamie Ward all the way in his own half. Goes for a ball forward. It's a long one. Smith with the volley. But he was in the penalty box. Look at Wilcox's head in his hands moment. What a goal that was though. Still 0-0 due to the rules here. Not allowed inside the little box, and he was, unfortunately. Longstaff on the ball for the Whites. Still 0-0 here in the Ageas League. Into Foster in a bit of space. Sidesteps. And Foster tries to play it through Ford. Ford does extremely well, and Smith leaves it for Atkinson in goal. It's now Wilcox. Back. It's Atkinson. And Smith gets it to pass with a strike. And it's in the back of the net. Colours break the deadlock, and it's Ben Pask, the big man. 9th goal of the Ageas League for him. Neil Smith with the assist. And Tony Mayo to Aidan Hart. He just plays it forward for Longstaff to chase. And the pass is poor, straight to Tyrell Foster, and he scores! He's had 2 horrendous games in the Ageas League. In the first 5 minutes, he's already done better than the 2 previous. And it's Foster, he knows it. He's equalised for the Whites. But Wilcox has a bit of space to run into. The Whites just sort of drop back, and here's Foster again. Goes for a strike early. I know Atkinson's sometimes poor, but he's not that poor. Foster doing extremely well against Wilcox. Wilcox, though, fantastic athlete that he is, tries to get the ball back, and Bearer nips in against pass, chasing him back. It's Josh Bearer, sidesteps Neil Smith, but what a challenge, Neil Smith. Back heel to go with it as well. Beautiful from the colours to get clear. Forward. Smith trying to take it over. They end up getting each other's way. It's Jamie Ward who takes it over. Ball forward into Neil Smith, and it's wide. Shot comes in from Wilcox off the ceiling. And Tony May will just hold it. Allow his side to recompose their composure. 1-1 after 4 minutes of no goals. We've had 2 minutes of 2. And suddenly the game sparked into a bit of life. Jordan Starr is currently off the pitch. It looks like he had a nosebleed. So he should be back on the pitch soon. We're awaiting the arrival of Dave and Scott Godwin for the colours, which would see Neil Smith to actually go back onto the Whites. And pass goes for a long ball in search of Ford. Caused Mayo to have to react. Bearer flicks it through. Ward, though, on the cover. Back heels it to Smith. Right in front of us here. Smith, ball into the box. Ball straight to Tony Mayo. And he comfortably collects it. But his rollout's poor. And it's gone in the back of the net. I didn't really see that because Longstaff was stood in the way. I think it's going to go down as an own goal for Foster or Hart. They look to be the 2 there. I might just be giving it to Ryan Ford. Foster looking to equalise once again. He slips on the ball. Still Foster. And it's cleared. Header up by Ford. And Bearer challenged by Ford. Hart comes across and knocks it back to the keeper. That's good defending from the debutant here. Bowled out to Longstaff. Longstaff up against Smith. Smith can't defend him, puts it out of play for a throw-in. Colours lead by 2-1. Longstaff with the effort, and John Atkinson has to tip it away. It's Bearer on the ball, knocks it back to Hart. And in steps Wilcox. The pass was short. Wilcox, it's just wide. Longstaff can bring it clear. Cuts inside, just short of halfway. Looking for a bit of movement. He's got out from Foster. Lets it run across his body, plays it into Bearer. Looking for the 1-2. Back to Foster, looking for space. Just trying a bit too hard there was Tyrell Foster. And it's into John Atkinson's hands, which he drops to Ford into Ben Pask, who can turn sharply. Sidesteps, just crowded out, but Pask still got it for the colours. Wilcox back to Ford. He's got Ward inside of him, instead goes for a long-footed ball, and Tyrell Foster heads it clear. That's Smith down the line to Wilcox, looking for a run. Smith making one, but it's gone back to Ford. Good retention of possession from the colours, and the ball there, and a back heel from Smith. And I think I'd have ejaculated if he'd scored that. Jordan saying he probably was in the box anyway. But good link-up play. Tony Mayo's kick is cut out easily by Ward, and that's a beautiful ball to Smith. Trips his way through. Josh Bearer gets there. He'll go back to Hart. What can he do? Goes for a ball into Josh Bearer. Challenge from Smith. And it's now Ward. Ward out to Wilcox. Wilcox with the strike. And it's over as we come up to the first 10. Still 2-1 to the colours. Mayo with the ball in his hands. Bowls it out to Longstaff, beautiful. Flicks it over Smith. Longstaff, he's tried to go too flamboyant at it. It's wide, and that could be a big miss. Wilcox, he's got Smith to the outside. Smith, who's now on the colours, as we said. He's going to go on the whites when more players arrive. It's that tin pot at the minute. Foster nips in. Foster, who did equalise before a tragic own goal, which we need to clear up after the match. Ball back through towards Ryan Ford from Ben Pask. And it's out of play. It looks like it could be out of play for a corner. Still 2-1. Pass to take it towards the back post. Wilcox was forward about the strike, but it's head clear. Wilcox hooks it back in. It's going to fall all the way to Pask, the man who opened the scoring. Goes for a strike, blocked by Foster, and Neil Smith knocks it down the line. To Pask, goes for it. He had no options in the middle, and Longstaff plays a 1-2 with Foster. Can they bring it away, the Whites? He's got options on the left, and that would have been fantastic as Bearer made the run to the left. And Atkinson bowls it. Hart can only touch it away. Ford goes for the ball into the box. Pask arriving late, as is Wilcox, and Longstaff. Good athleticism there from Wilcox. Poor from Longstaff has hit the ceiling. Ben Pask, he takes aim. He puts it into the back of the net. Clinical. And it looks like that could be Neil Smith coming back on to the Whites. Bearer with the ball. How can the Whites respond? Currently trailed by 3-1. Plays it through 2 men. Past Smith. It's beautiful. He cuts it back. There's no one there. Aidan Hart with a strike. Off the backboard in. And Ward can play it clear. Smith doesn't know if he's coming or going at the minute. Longstaff takes aim. Going to stay in. Smith's going to strip off again. X-rated as he is. Bearer plays the ball in. Foster takes it down, but it's tackled by Wilcox. He's then pulling him back. Cheeky from Foster there. Hands all over his man. Challenge from Foster, and Ward nips in. It's now Wilcox. Pask now on a hat-trick. And he's found it, and that's beautiful. It's 4-1. And suddenly we're back up to full numbers. Longstaff with the ball, waiting as we're clearing up. It looks to be a break in play. Don't really know what's happening out there. Boys just, taking their time with it. Foster on the ball. Wilcox on the ball. Colours lead by 4-1. Ward with the header. Straight to Tony Mayo. And suddenly the pitch looks a bit fuller. Forward to Wilcox. Ball forward to Pask. Round the corner. Wilcox. Bearer hits it up against the ceiling. Foster can nod clear and bring it clear. Once again, challenge comes in. And it's now Godwin. Senior tackled, and it's now Bearer, who's done absolutely fantastic. Knocks it down line. He's going hammer and tong out there. Now it is Jordan Starr going for it. Shot was just weaker than he'd hoped. Straight through to Atkinson, and Wilcox can play the ball up to Ford. Ford to Godwin Junior inside. Pask finds Wilcox, and that's a fantastic save, Tony Mayo. And another beautiful save to go through it. Unstoppable keeper at times. Tyrell Foster down to Tyre Lace. 15 minutes gone. Colours lead by 4-1. Smith cut out as Longstaff leaps the boundary to get back in. Wilcox with a strike and it's in. It's 5-1. Longstaff on the ball. Tries to find Neil Smith. Atkinson hurries out. Ward, what a pass. Fantastic. Foster though, scrapping with Wilcox. Wilcox runs through and ball is poked around and touched back to the keeper from Neil Smith. And Mayo looking to get his side back underway quickly, but Dave Godwin just sits. He has a habit of just sitting in front of the keeper and just sweeping everything up as he did there. Forward. Aidan Hart up against Ben Pass, who smashed the hat-trick in already. Inside, challenge comes in from Starr, and the ball's found its way to Longstaff. Touch is slightly heavy, it's allowed Godwin to nip in. Smith finds Foster via pass. Ball forward to Longstaff's good, and that's a great save, John Atkinson. More straight at him, but you have to be in the right place at the right time. He was. Foster with the strike! He'd have loved that if that flew in the back of the net. Starr with the strike. Shots coming in from all over the place, and Wilcox always there. The man, it's like for Ageas League, he's never going to give you up. He knows the rules, and so do I. And to be honest, that level of commitment, you wouldn't get this from any other guy. Forward. Knocks it back to Ward. Challenge from Foster, who can get it clear. Only as far as Wilcox. It's up off Longstaff, and Beera can bring it clear to Aidan Hart. Looking for options. He can only poke it forward. There's no one in advance of him. Whites are struggling to get out. That's across to Scott Godwin inside. To Jamie Ward. Foster hacks it clear. Now it's Godwin again. His pass is short, but Atkinson quick off his mark to get it to Godwin Senior. And they're playing it between themselves. They're risky business. But Longstaff sniffing around. Godwin challenged and it's through. Jordan Starr just couldn't get underneath his control, and it'll be cleared. Wilcox just runs for days like Forrest Gump. Pass with the ball into the box. Beera clears it, and Jordan Starr can get in towards Jordan Longstaff. The two Jordans combine once again. Longstaff just got underneath it. It was weaker foot. It's allowed Atkinson to come sprinting out his goal to get there. Ball forward, poked away by Wilcox. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick. And we still find ourselves 5-1 to the colours. Beera, ball, it's a high one. Wilcox the only man going for it. Foster nods it down. Foster forced to the left. There's more options to the right of him, but more space to the left. That was the problem for him. Smith plays the ball through to Starr. Looking for options, just muscled off the ball. Still being affected by that nosebleed is Starr. And it's Ben Pass, challenged by Foster. And now Foster can just run it clear. He's got options to the right, but Godwin Senior steps in. Goes for a strike, saved by Mayo. Longstaff scrapping with Godwin Senior. This pass all the way back through to the keeper. And it's bowled to the colours left. Ford turns on the edge of the box, gets it to Godwin, and he's put it to the bottom corner. Ryan Ford, beautiful assist, beautiful finish by Godwin. That's a fantastic goal. Again for the colours. Smith ball forward towards Foster, on to Starr. His ball round the corner is cut out, and it's bowled clear. Pass touched it back, flicks it, and tries to give Longstaff a run for his money. Smith's gifted him the ball. It's cross, just not good enough. No one there as well, always makes it a little bit harder. And Beera's pass is poor, just giving it straight to pass. He goes for a strike and it's just wide. Well, he's high in confidence, here's Ben Pass. He's notched up his 11th goal of the campaign today with the hat-trick goal. Shot comes in from Starr, it's blocked. And it gives Scott Godwin something to chase. Plays the 1-2 with Wilcox. And the ball inside to Ryan Ford. Ford flicks it, looking for a runner. Smith can't leave it to the keeper, who has come a while. Far out, Longstaff puts his foot through it. Wilcox finds Ford. In fact, it was Godwin over on that far side. Godwin still scrapping for it, it's took clear by Longstaff. Ryan Ford plays a little bit of tennis on with himself. Poor touch from Starr. And Jamie Ward nips in. Wilcox now down the line against Longstaff. Wilcox drills it in, hits Neil Smith. Back to Longstaff. And Wilcox doing fantastically well, and still, what a goal. Beautiful strike. Bowled out by Mayo. Smith trying to get forward, but just being picked off. Ward up and unders it. Winner from Josh Beera. Longstaff misses it. Aidan Hart goes in. And Neil Smith. Scrapping for it in the corner, and the pass is poor from Dave Godwin. Beera nips it ahead of Wilcox. He tries to put Scott Godwin under pressure, but it's through to John Atkinson. And here comes Godwin Jr. down the line to Wilcox inside to Dave Godwin. And Tony Mayo, I think, has got a hand to that. Missed it on the camera. I'm looking at the action. But Tony Mayo did get a hand to it, which means it'll be a corner. Two of the colours who at the moment are romping away with it. Ford looking to see what's on, goes for a long one. Godwin goes for a header with Longstaff. Wilcox leaves it for Dave Godwin, and Josh Beera trying to nip in, but Dave Godwin there. Pass down the line, and Ryan Ford in acres of space. Ball inside, Smith just knocks it back to his keeper. And the ball forward finds Starr with scrap for it. Godwin beats him to it. Pass with a strike. Good save by Mayo. Scored him. Ball now with Beera inside to Foster around the corner. Back to Beera. Pulls it back. Starr with a strike. If he caught that, it would have been a scorcher of a goal. Sorry. And Atkinson drops it. Ryan Ford trips on the ball out of nowhere. Longstaff's hit it too hard and it's hit the crossbar and it's found its way to Atkinson. He almost spills it. He just plays it forward. Unbelievable defending. Smith to Foster. Foster still going for it. Through to Longstaff. Atkinson scrapping for it and he gets there. 7-1 the colours lead. Pass inside to Godwin, but Tyrell nips in. Play forward by Wilcox. Beera's just taking a swipe at it. Wilcox strike, it's wide. Smith just knocks it back to his keeper, and Mayo bowls it. Ford nips in there. Foster can only head it up into the air. Wilcox nods it on. Hart leaves it. Smith leaves it. Mayo doesn't, comes out and claims it. Good defending in the end. Throw out finds Starr, hits him in the chest. Still scrapping for it. Starr tries to play the ball forward. Cut out. Longstaff nods it all the way back to Tony Mayo. And he plays the ball forward. Wilcox should get it back to the keeper and does. Good defending from the man. With the plan on the far side. Ball forward. Mayo against pass, good. Keep in there. Aidan Hart nips in. Ford. Let's run forward again. Sidesteps his man. Ben pass with a strike, off the post, Wilcox with a strike, over. But good link-up play again. Smith from Mayo's rollout. Ball play forward, Foster, good take from him. And you can bring the ball forward, plays up against Godwin, who can nip in, baby ball forward. And suddenly Ben passes in, Bearer on the cover, again. Puts it out of play for a throw in. And Foster comes over the barrier to get it. He can get us underway again, the pass though, behind Longstaff, but he's managed to get the head to it. Josh Bearer can go back to Longstaff, who in turn is probably getting forced back here. He's up against Godwin Jr. Longstaff plays it up off his man. That's out of play for throwing on the far side. Josh Bearer doing a good job at trying to get the team talking, trying to get the morale high. It's hard when you have two debutants out there to really dictate the pace. The ball played forward and Smith can hit it with an air shot. Dave Godwin looking to leave it for Atkinson. It's now Jamie Ward. Game being played at walking pace there. So Ryan forward. May have to go back to his keeper and does. We'll roll it out to Scott Godwin, who misses out there. Foster trying to get in. Scrapping for it to testosterone levels. High here at Bentham. Smith up against the world as well. And he's just going to get there. Smith now poked back from Ryan forward. Good defending. It's now Godwin. Ball forward to pass. To Godwin. The ball forward though. Stays in. Pass. Knocks it back to Godwin with the strike. Scuffs slightly. He's going to get a second chance to keep it alive. Wilcox with the strike. Scuffs it too. We're still going to retain for the colours. It's still going to be kept by the colours. And that's the frustrating aspect of it for the Whites. They just can't keep hold of the ball. And then when they lose it, they just can't win it back quick enough. Godwin Senior with a strike again. And the ball's ended up in the hands of Tony Mayo from his defenders. He's trying to bowl his side out quickly. Longstaff might hit this and does. Again, he hits it too hard though. It's Jordan Starr, what can he do? Battling for it with Jamie Ward with a cover. And good challenge from him. Ward to pass back inside. And the two of them, Pascal and Ward, playing at their own game. And it's now Godwin. Plays it up off Hart. Jordan Starr and Aidan Hart nipping in between them. Aidan Hart gets through, still scrapping, but what a challenge from John Atkinson there. And Godwin goes down the line. Cut out by Bearer, who might have a shot here. And does. And what a save. I think Atkinson's got a hand to that. May not have. I may be giving him too much credit. Ben pass touching side's beautiful. Scrapping with Josh Bearer, who's putting a good shift so far. Mayo with the kick forward. It's now Foster. Up and under from Ward. Bearer tracking back to nod it back to Mayo, who just drops it for Smith. A bit of dangerous play from the Whites. But in the end they come away with it unscathed. Smith in front of us gets the ball forward. Godwin misses it. Starr trying to get there. Wilcox trying to get there. That's bowled out to Ward. Down the line. And it's going to be played clear. It's now Ben Pask again. Up against Tyrell Foster. Ward plays the ball into the box. Bearer can head it clear. And it's now Jordan Starr. Knocks it through Wilcox. Starr plays it up off Godwin, and Godwin Can knock it back towards his own goal. Longstaff trying to scrap for it. Just won't sit for the Whites, but it might do here. Longstaff, it's in the back of the net, and that's a goal for the Whites, and they needed that. Pass to Ward. Into Scott Godwin now. Plays inside, Longstaff will nip in. Yeah, he needs 4 more now to be top goal scorer. He's equalled Ben Pass 11. Pass nips in. And he might just get there again, you know. Pass goes for a roulette turn. Falls to Godwin with the strikes hit. Neil Smith. Wilcox with a volley. And it's into the back of the net for another goal. Unfortunate for Smith. Longstaff. Just when he thought he got his side back into the game. Jordan Starr, good save by Atkinson. Starr scrapping for it. It's Tyrell Foster into the back of the net. And that's another goal for Tyrell Foster. Jordan Starr, 2 assists in a matter of moments. In the area apparently. So that one's being chalked off as well. (8-2). 4 touch from pass turns out of play. And Aidan Hart to get us underway. So in fact 8-1, not 8-2. Longstaff goes for the... It is 8-2, sorry, what am I talking about? Can't count today. 8-2. 2 of the colours. Wilcox steaming through. Falls to Scott Godwin with the strikes, hit the light. Pass might have a go as well. He's been given time to. But then Aidan Hart got in and so did Neil Smith. And it's out of the area from Tony Mayo. It's going to be a free kick. And as if the boys are really going to argue about it. Pass plays it to Godwin with a strike. Going to loop up over the goal. And the claiming corner. Nope, going to be a goal kick. Mayo, the ball forward. Touch from Ward. Going to hit it straight back. Forward with the poke. Oh, absolutely nowhere. Still a bit bitter about the decision not going his way for the corner. Rolled. That's now Ben Pass outside the boot. Tries to get it towards Ford. Smith will nip in. Smith just trying a bit too hard there is Neil Smith. Godwin. Can play it clear. It's going to go all the way through to Tony Mayo in goal. He plays the ball long. Berra going to keep it in for the colours. Touch back to Wilcox. Plays it square. Ford lets it run. To Pass. Trip through. Shot deflected. And that's handball that time from Ben Pass. And Neil Smith goes for a chip ball forward. It's not a great one. But John Atkinson slow to come out of his goal. And Longstaff nearly nipped in. And nearly found the ball in the back of the net again. Wilcox runs into trouble. No, he doesn't. He gets it free to Pass to Ryan Ford. He's got options on the far side once Godwin. He's played it just behind him off the backboard. It's now Jamie Ward. Goes for a strike. Good save. Tony Mayo turns it around the corner. Ford will get there ahead of Hart. Tries to go off the backboard and Foster nips in easily. Foster still going. Still Tyrell Foster. Plays the ball through. And Ward on the cover does enough and Godwin puts it out of play for a throw-in. 8-2 still the colours lead. But Foster will try his hardest here to find a white head and Berry with a header. Atkinson knocks it behind for a corner. It's better from the Whites. It's what they need to do. Obviously, just over 35 minutes played in the game, and at the moment they've just struggled to maintain any consistent pressure. Berry chips the corner in. It's behind the defence, but in front of Starr, who was the nearest man. Starr goes in again. Just flicks it off the post. And Wilcox can run it clear. Cuts inside, he's got past. That pass was a bit of a hospital ball. And so now Bearer can nip in. He's running into trouble though. Wilcox scrapping with Mayo. Foster takes the ball down and Bearer just says, screw this, and he plays it and thumps it long. Godwin. Mayo's just put it out for another corner and he has. Side foot, it's not great. Longstaff to whip it in, left footed, in swinging. Bearer with the header, he's won a couple of those today, just can't get the touch that was required. Only glanced at it really. Atkinson bowls it to his right to Wilcox. Comes off Hart. Cries for handball. It's through to Longstaff anyway from Aidan Hart. Puts in the back of the net and they're back in it. Eight-3 now. The Colours lead. Ben pass. Flicks it through. Smith gets a foot in, but pass goes again. Cleared, only as far as Scott Godwin. The Whites can't close it. It's over. 40 minutes gone. Or close to. Ford wins the header. Aidan Hart with the half volley forward. Jordan Starr's got something to chase. Godwin puts it out of play for another corner. He's done that a couple of times now. Just slicing it. But a chance for the Whites again if they can get one here. 8-4. Puts a bit of doubt in the mind of the Colours. Longstaff ball into the box. Atkinson fists it. Kept alive by Smith. It's hit by Foster. Off the backboarding. Turns Wilcox and now can go against Godwin. Bearer runs into the brick wall that is Dave Godwin. He knocks it down the line. Smith against Wilcox. Smith does well to hold up Wilcox. He's got options behind him. One is Jamie Ward. Through the gap off Godwin, back to Ward again. Runs through a couple of players, but in the end numbers just add up. And Hart gets it through to Mayo, whose kick finds Jordan Starr. Up against Ryan Ford. Jordan to Jordan, but skipped off his chest. And Ford can nip in, pass against Foster. Foster trying to get ahead of big man, but the big man does extremely well. Longstaff now goes for a strike. It's just wide. He stayed in, and Ford can bring it clear. His pass is poor though. Starr trying to nip in. Aidan Hart with the strike. What a save by John Atkinson. Just puts the palm out and he's questioning Ryan Ford on what the hell he was thinking. Beautiful strike from the right foot from Aidan Hart. Now Godwin. His pass back nearly allows Starr to nip in. And as Jamie Ward trickling his way through, runs into traffic, but it's going to fall to the Colours anyway. Bounces all sorts of places near the goal, and Mayo's kick might just go out of play. No, it's going to stay in just for Longstaff up against Dave Godwin, but Godwin ushers him off. His pass is poor though. Atkinson alert to get there. Ward beats Foster to it, and Godwin plays it down the line. Foster cuts it out. Foster trying a bit too hard. It's now Godwin to Godwin. Scott Godwin into pass. Touch is poor. Smith lays it to Bearer. Runs through Wilcox. He's going to get our number. Still scrapping for it. Dave Godwin though nips in, plays it to Scott, his son. He gets it back and then offloads to Ward fairly quickly. The Colours being forced back now. The Whites have actually upped the intensity, and Foster will nip in against Wilcox, being held in the corner now by Wilcox and Ford. Tyrell and his gangly legs are just magic. He's got ones for legs. Starr doing pretty good as well. Longstaff just trips on it. Starr again though. Wilcox gets a foot in, and now Ward can play it clear to relieve pressure. Can't believe I'm saying that when they were 7 and 8-1 up. Relieve pressure as the Whites are really looking up for this now. Longstaff turns, sidestep, just gets outnumbered by 3 coloured shirts. Pass. We need support, needs a shout. Hasn't got one. Hart will nip in. Hart plays the ball forward to Longstaff. Good touch. Godwin gets back and does enough. The ball slightly a bit too heavy for what Hart would have intended, but great ball nonetheless. Godwin with the strike. And it's over off the roof of the dome and into the netting. Still 8-4. 8-3, sorry. Two colours, I'm confusing myself. Been that exciting. It's Beer with the strike. Atkinson saw it late. Got 2 hands to push it up. 8-3. The colours lead. Godwin goes with the ball forward. Straight to Mayo. It's now Beera can run onto the ball, plays the ball into the box. Longstaff tries to go for a swinging volley. Would have taken something special there. His pass nearly allows Ward to get in, but Foster reacts late to get there. Can get it out to Beera, ball across to Longstaff, chest down. Aidan Hart chips it to Smith, who's had a beaten star. And the move broken down for the Whites, and Godwin just puts it out of play for a throw-in over on the far side. Ball forward from Longstaff over the bar. Atkinson rolls it down to Wilcox. Inside to Godwin. Hook full for Beera. It's now Wilcox for the colours. Knocks inside to Ward, flick towards pass. Leans into Longstaff, who does pretty well, and the pass is good too, back to his keeper. Rolled out to Tyrell Foster. Runs into traffic, but it's Neil Smith though. Through to Jordan Starr. Now Jordan Longstaff goes for it through the keeper, and Jordan combo again works treats. For the Whites. Ball forward from Scott Godwin. Gives Ford something to chase, but Aidan Hart, good defending, scrapping for it till the end. It's through to Paslow. They've skied it. Longstaff on a hat-trick. He now needs 1 to join Robbie Clark on 14 on top of the Ageas League goal scoring tally. 2 to surpass him. He could be gifted 1 here, and I would say that's a penalty. I would say definitely penalty. I can't believe that's not been given. Longstaff looks bemused. I thought he was hacked down there. Foster looking to motor. It's now Starr gets it out to Beera. The pass is starting to click now for the Whites. Knocks it square. Starr with the strike, why not? It's low. Godwin's going to have to deal with it. Pass is poor though. Beera to Foster. Foster, that's beautiful footwork. Nearly falls through to Longstaff, but Ward will get it clear. Forward round the corner, that's delightful. Smith does the job. That's now Longstaff, flicks it round the corner. Back to Beera, it's going to sit down. Ward gets there. And it's sliced by Starr. Straight through to Ben Pass. What a save by Tony Mayo, just threw a leg at it. Neil Smith hooks it clear. And John Atkinson. Oh, what a keeper. for the keeper. Longstaff, he thinks about it. Hit bent pass. Mayo comes out, just puts a foot through it, can get it up. Ford thinking about it, trying to do much with it. Longstaff hacks it straight out of play. Atkinson bowls the ball down. Touch from Godwin's a heavy one. Foster trying to nip in. Still Foster, he's got options. Plays it to Starr, gets the side back through. Foster just trying to get too much. Wilcox with the side challenge. Smith gets it through to Aidan Hart. He'll go back to Longstaff. Longstaff pulls it back to Tyra Foster, takes shot, takes aim, it's in the back of the net. The comeback is on in a way that even I didn't think was possible. Eight, 5 out there now to the colours. Pass down the line. Pre-match this morning, when I was walking to work, walking up to the bus stop to get to work, I thought to myself we'd have a 9-5 game. We're 1 goal away from that. But I don't think time is with me. 8-5, the colours lead at the moment. Longstaff on a hat-trick, scored a hat-trick, as has Ben Pask for the colours. Foster on one. Ford knocks it to Wilcox. Wilcox being forced into the corner by Longstaff, who's been terrific today. Through to Foster. Rebound off him. Godwin with the strike forward. He's going to run through, and Mayo's forced all the way into the corner. Is he going to go for the long ball? He is. Starr flicks it forward towards Longstaff. He can't get there over Atkinson, but Atkinson, in true John Atkinson style, nearly made it look difficult. He's like David James. Sometimes makes the easy goalkeeping look difficult, but makes the difficult goalkeeping look like a piece of piss. Down the line from Beera. It's going to fall right in front of us. Beera scrapping for it again. It's falling to the colours, as it was starting to do in the early stages of the game. Godwin plays the ball into the box. Smith had to get there. Ben Pass was arriving at the back post. And Atkinson comes to collect, bowls it out. Bit of a hospital roll from Atkinson. Holds his hands up, he knows it was a poor one. Ford scrapping with Aidan Hart. It's back to Dave Godwin, pokes it down the line to Godwin Jr. Ball into the box, it's over Beera, and it's going to fall to Jordan Starr. Just slightly heavy touch means Atkinson has to come for it. Puts it out of play. And it's going to be a white ball. I said it's a whole new ball game out there. The colours were in absolute cruise control. Longstaff eyeing up what he wants to do. Goes for a right foot. Beera goes for it. It falls to Foster with the strike. Scuffed it slightly. Neil Smith keeping it alive in the corner against Ryan Ford. Plays it through, and Godwin should clear. And he plays it to the old man. Goes it back, and Ford can only find the feet of Josh Beera. Ball into the box. Start with a strike. He had Acres. Could be a big miss for the Whites. He's missed a couple. Longstaff with one earlier. Starr with one there. Game changing and potential game changing points. And they could be stuff that could be looked back as rueful at the end of the game. Still 8-5 to the colours. Tyra Foster running into traffic, and the ball's back to Tony Mayo. Whites though look a bit more urgent getting forward, as is this man, Josh Beera, who's been absolutely fantastic out here today. Scoops it. Longstaff sniffed out by Wilcox, scrapping through. What an athlete this man is. Just doesn't have an off switch, but I think Aidan Hart might have just found it. Ball down the line though, it's found its way to Wilcox in a bit of space. Passes through. Longstaff goes for a strike, and it's wide. Colours still lead 8-5, but it's getting more and more precarious by the passing phase of game. Mayo's kick found its way all the way through to Beera. Challenge from Ford. Wilcox can run it clear down the line to Dave Godwin. Back heel, Wilcox gives something to chase. Barges Starr off the ball, but Foster nips in. Ball placed inside to Ben Pass. Trying to trick his way through. Does exceptionally well. Foster just doesn't allow him enough space to cut again. And Foster gets it through to Josh Beera. Beera Goes for a bend. Had Tyra Foster ahead of him. Could have been a better option. But it's a hell of an effort anyway. Colours just eating up a bit of time. Atkinson taking his time to retrieve the ball. And hey, why should he? Why should he rush to get it? They lead 8-5. They did look fairly comfortable for the majority of the game. But the Whites coming back at them by the passing minute. Ball up into the air. Touch from Ben Pass, gets it through to Scott Godwin. His ball all the way through to Tony Mayo. And the Whites can come again. Kicks poor. He's just hit Tyra Foster in sort of the thigh. But he's got it through to Beera fantastically well. Beera, ball into the box. Longstaff chests it down. Chest was towards Jordan Starr, but it was just behind him. Forced into the corner. Ward helping him out. 2 against 1's always going to go against Longstaff there. And Ward just puts his foot through it. And he's found a beautiful ball to Wilcox. Got Ford on the edge of the box just to run onto. Blocked by Neil Smith, and then hit it right forward. Squaring the chops. Neil Smith, right place, right time. Longstaff runs into pass. And it's in the back of the net. And that flew past Tony Mayo. He had no chance of getting that. It's just one of those free goals that happen. Smith's ball forward. Longstaff giving Atkinson something to think about. Smith still scrapping for it. It's not even going to come back in. It's out of play for a goal kick. 9-5. The Colours lead. It's now Wilcox. Runs into Aidan Hart. Who's up and ready to play. It's Foster with the strike, just hit the crossbar. And did you see the crossbar move? Foster didn't hold back on that. Wilcox not holding back either. He's going for a Gaza. That'd have been seams. Foster runs into trouble. Ford knocks around the corner to Godwin with a strike. Fantastic save, Tony Mayo. What can his keeper do? Can't do much more than what he's doing out there, that's for sure. It's going to be another corner. Pass with the ball in. Poor. Mayo grabs it and bowls it out. Starr knocks it forward to Beera. Wilcox getting there. Forcing him out wide. There's enough. Ball though is picked off by Ward. Beera scrapping for it. Atkinson plays the ball forward. Foster, beautiful touch. It's taken under control. Foster inside to Beera. Godwin, no good chance from him, and the ball forward straight to Tony Mayo. Ball down straight to Scott Godwin. It's fallen to Ben Pask again. Aidan Hart with a foot in. It's now Dave Godwin. Jordan Starr wins the header. It's allowed Longstaff to chase it. Longstaff, who has scored a hat-trick, too short from going top of the goal scoring charts, but be wary of Ben Pask, who's now moved on to 12 goals. Chasing Robbie Clark on 14. Pask doing exceptionally well and still going. Starr doing glorious. Smith though can bring it clear for the Whites. Longstaff. Neil Smith scrapping for it as well. Still Neil Smith and still. And that would have been amazing. (10-2). So roughly 10 minutes left here in Ageas League. Let's see, in truly British way, next people for the court have arrived. Traditionally early as well. Forward into the box and straight to Tony Mayo. The Whites trail by 9-5. Can they come back into it? Longstaff with the ball into the box. It's ahead of Jordan Starr. He's not quick enough to get there. Wilcox runs through his man. Foster plays it off him. In the testicles. Straight through to Tony Mayo. And Beera gets the game going Jordan Longstaff scrapping a bent pass, beautiful from the big man. Ward cutting back on himself and just runs it clear. He's allowed to. Ward's still going for it. Taking on that Mexican pride on his Mexican side. America. UNAM. Header clear by Josh Bearer. Finds Jordan Starr. Dave Godwin though gets a foot in. Out of play. Jordan Starr didn't realise it was play on after the ball went out. And then Longstaff puts it out of play anyway. He turns away in disgust. Wilcox on the ball. Goes for it, hits Tyrell Foster. Looks like in the jaw. Bearer with the ball forward. Godwin beats Foster to the ball and can bring it clear. Down the line to Ryan Ford. The Mardy Manchester City fan. Down the line to Smith. Wilcox gets there. Fantastic work rate from the machine that is Dan Wilcox. Smith plays the ball in. Wilcox throws a flick at it. It's going to fall to Josh Bearer. Ben Pass closing him down. Bearer can bring it away though. Closed down by 3 men, and Wilcox goes for it. And I think I would have ejaculated if that had gone into the back of the net. Realistically, that'd have been something sensational. Wilcox down the line towards Ford. Star swoops the head clear. Burger Star sign. We haven't plugged that. Burger Star do you delicious burgers, I'm told. Jamie Ward brings it clear, scoops it forward towards Ryan Ford, but it's out of play for a goal kick. And time ticks away for the Whites, and Tony Mayo is going to come out of goal. Josh Bearer will finish the game in between the sticks from the look of it. What can Tony Mayo do out on pitch sometimes? And in fact, usually he chips in with a few. And Josh Bearer goes to the ball forward. Godwin wins the header. 9-5 to the colours. Wilcox trying to scrap through. Bounced off Mayo. Through to Ford. Now Godwin up against Neil Smith. Godwin gets it through to Wilcox. Scrapping for his Longstaff. That's through. Longstaff with the strike. That would have been an amazing finish. Smith scrapping for it with Godwin. Smith does exceptionally well if he can play it in. Longstaff's in, Smith still. Ford gets back. That's beautiful defending from Ryan Ford. That's going to be underrated and people won't appreciate that, but I do. The track back there was superb. Strike from Longstaff causes Atkinson to just put it up into the air before catching it. But terrific from Ryan Ford. The work rate that he's shown in recent weeks has been frightening. The jiu-jitsu, the weekly sessions where he's getting thrown around by sweaty men. He's clearly doing him proud and doing him well. Just needs to quit smoking properly. He vapes like some sort of tool. And here he is, Ryan Ford. Goes for a strike, and why not? Bearer. Good hands. Mayo scoops it forward. Aidan Hart on the run forward. In fact, it's Neil Smith. Tyrell scrapping for it. It's now Aidan Hart in a bit of space. Knocks it to Foster. Foster looking for options. Back to Hart. Not going to get there though. Pass, good turn. Good touch from the big man. That's good footwork. Quick feet for a big man as Ben Pass is still going for it. Hart gets there. Ford. Look at him. Forced away back, and his pass is poor. It's giving Neil Smith the opportunity. Atkinson, that's fantastic goalkeeping. He saved Ryan Ford a couple of times today. Neil Smith can't make the most of it. And Ford just puts it up into the air. Mayo heads it down. Pass will hook it forward. And again, it's beautiful. Beautiful from the big man. Inside to Ward. Ball across. Tyra Foster's coming over, the villain. Vera. Ball forward, Wilcox nips in. Wilcox goes for a strike, that would have been amazing. He's going to fall all the way through to Ben pass. Through to Ward, hook clear. It's falling as far as Godwin, side steps. Longstaff nips in, it's going to fall to Ryan Ford. Ball forward. Came through to Jamie Ward. Mayo, fantastic. Ball forward's pretty good as well, but Atkinson comes rushing out with goal. It's now Godwin through to Wilcox with the strike. Beer returns around the corner. Longstaff plays it off Ben Patch. It's going to stay in. Longstaff's got to get there. Plays it forward. Dave Godwin takes it down majestically. Wow, and that's beautiful from him. Pokes the ball forward to Pask. That's now Godwin. Rolls on Jamie Ward's feet. And Ben Pask with a strike out of nowhere, saved by Josh Bearer. And the Whites, can they have one last hurrah? 9-5. The colours still lead. Neil Smith with the strike, he scuffed it. Longstaff turns it back. Wilcox just throws himself at it. And John Atkinson has the ball. There's arguments as to whether John Atkinson was in or outside the box. I still think Jordan Longstaff was robbed of a penalty earlier on. Ball forward to Ford, down the line to Wilcox. Wilcox plays it inside. Mayo will get there. Heads clear. Allows Longstaff to chase against Dave Godwin. Back to the keeper majestically. And he bowls it clear. And the ball is played square. Ward looking to get there. Aidan Hart forcing him all the way back, and he has to go to Atkinson in goal. Bowl clear, straight to Neil Smith. Goes for it. Longstaff pokes the leg at it and nearly put it in. But as we are still 9-5, Godwin's got a long switch on Jordan Starr. Fantastic header. Ward nips him to head though. That's now Jamie Ward. Knocks it square. And Foster will get there. Tyrell Foster. He's got Longstaff forward. The ball's effectively a good one as well. It's Longstaff. He's hit the bar again. He's hit it too hard. And Smith loses it at the other end. Plays it up off Ben Pask. He's not going to get there ahead of there or the keeper. And he's dropped it. He's coming out with it. He's had enough. Down the line to Neil Smith. Smith's been fairly quiet, but that's beautiful. It's Smith. Saved by Atkinson. Mayo steps in. Goes for a strike. Hits Godwin. Foster now. Tackle by Ryan Ford. Beautiful from Ryan Ford. That's sensational. Through to Wilcox. Can he seal it? No, he can't. Keeper's nipped in. Bearer goes forward, and that's poor from Longstaff. He'll scrap for it though. You know he will. He's got Mayo square of him, but a good challenge from Godwin. And that's Godwin Jr. He's got options. Pass is poor though. Mayo is going to have to get there ahead of Ford. Through to Godwin. Back, and Ford's not going to get there, but Aidan Hart might. Ball's missed. And it's now Wilcox. His pass is poor. Star hooks clear. Hart nips in ahead of Ward, but Ward has falls to him anyway. Whites want handball. I think he's going to get it. The Whites have a free kick. Ball forward from Longstaff. It's a bit too quick though. It's forced Neil Smith wide. Smith still got it though, and still save from Atkinson, and Ford plays it clear. Now Jamie Ward hooks the leg at it, and again Ford nods it back to him. Ward back through to Ryan Ford. That'd have been a beautiful goal. But Josh Bearer, the keeper, fantastic awareness to come out there. Ball switched for Wilcox to chase. Time is running out fast. If the Whites are going to get back into this game, they trail by 9-5. In all likelihood, their game is probably done. But we said that earlier on. Mayo gets it through. Longstaff drills it across the face of goal. No one gambling, and that just sums up the Whites' performance going forward at times. Godwin goes for an outside of boot ball. He's going to stay in. Pass can he'll nip in. Bend pass. Finish. Smith, what can he do against Godwin? Can't get there, and it's bowled to Wilcox. Wilcox forward to Ford. Back round the corner to Wilcox with the strike. Just wide. Bearer misses it. Starr scuffs it. Volley comes in from Wilcox, and again. Bearer saved it once and saved it twice. Pass out to Neil Smith. Neil Smith. Now Ford to pass. Godwin into Wilcox. Foster will nip in. Ward now to Ford. Longstaff will nip in. Now gets it back from Foster to Mayo. Godwin will nip in on him though. Goes for a strike and it's wide. Looks like that's full time. The Whites win by 10 goals to 5.